In the quiet corner of a dimly lit room, there lay a small, humble prayer mat. It wasn't fancy or ornate, just a simple rectangle of soft fabric, but it held more stories than any grand tapestry. Every single night, without fail, a young child would unroll it, smooth out its edges, and kneel down to pray. The prayers were often soft, whispered words that floated in the still air.
A nightly conversation between a small heart and the vastness of the heavens.
The mat knew the rhythm of the child's breathing, the gentle weight of their hands, the soft press of their forehead during prostration. It had become a silent witness to this nightly ritual of devotion.
One evening, however, was different.
The moon cast a pale, silvery light through the window, illuminating tiny dust motes dancing in the air.
The child knelt as usual, but the words wouldn't come.
A heaviness had settled in their chest, a silent ache that seemed to swallow all their thoughts. As they bowed their head, a single, glistening tear escaped and fell onto the soft fabric of the mat, soaking into its threads like a tiny, liquid jewel.
The room was utterly silent, except for the sound of a heart trying to speak.
Just then, a voice, softer than the gentlest breeze, seemed to rise from the mat itself.
It wasn't a loud sound, but a feeling, a warmth that spread through the fabric. "Allah is near," the voice whispered. The child's eyes widened in surprise.
They looked around the empty room, wondering where the sound had come from.
Was it just their imagination?
But the feeling of comfort was undeniable, a gentle reassurance that wrapped around them like a warm blanket.
Gathering their courage, the child whispered back to the empty air, their voice trembling just a little.
"I don't know how to say it,
but my heart hurts." It was a simple confession, a raw and honest admission of a pain too deep for words. As soon as the words were spoken, the prayer mat seemed to grow warmer beneath the child's hands and knees.
It was a comforting, steady heat, like the feeling of being held in a safe embrace.
The soft voice spoke again, this time with even more tenderness, seeming to understand the very core of the child's unspoken sorrow.
"Allah understands what words cannot say,"
it murmured.
"Every silent tear, every unspoken plea, every ache in your heart."
He hears it all. He knows the language of your soul, even when you don't. The warmth from the mat seeped into the child,
easing the tightness in their chest, soothing the ache that had felt so overwhelming just moments before.
The burden felt lighter, as if a great weight had been gently lifted from their small shoulders.
That night, for the first time in a long while, the child slept peacefully, a serene smile gracing their lips.
The nightmare of a heavy heart had been replaced by a dream filled with light and tranquility.
The little prayer mat lay in its corner, holding the memory of a single tear and the profound truth it had shared.
The story of the prayer mat teaches us something truly beautiful. Sincerity is the most powerful prayer. It's not about eloquent words or grand gestures. It's about turning to Allah with an open and honest heart, especially when we feel lost or broken, when our words fail us, our feelings, our tears, and the very sincerity of our being become our prayer. And in those moments of pure, heartfelt connection, we find that Allah is closer than we could ever imagine, ready to listen, to comfort, and to heal. Allah is closest when we pray from the heart. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more reflections. Peace be with you.